Hello and welcome everybody to this year's Ethical Dilemma boxing match. In tonight's brawl, we will discuss Mr. McIntosh's difficult ethical dilemma deciding if he should attend his student Stella's graduation party. We have Ava coming out of the red corner and Addie coming out of the blue corner. Both of them will compete in a friendly competition to see if Mr. McIntosh will or will not attend Stella's graduation party. The question of the night is, who will come out on top? Round one begin. This round is all about dual relationships.
The National Education Association says that dual relationships refer to situations where an educator interacts with a student in multiple roles, such as being both a teacher and a friend, which causes conflict of interest. His dual relationships with Stella is concerning that it may be a conflict of interest in affecting other students.
Mr. McIntosh was his teacher of the year, and this is likely because of his strong relationships with his kids. It is hard to be close with a student and not let it affect the relationship, so I think his relationship with Stella is fine. Also, Stella's parents may already have a relationship with Mr. McIntosh, and that's why they are so close, and why he has personally been invited.
They did reference that it is a small town, but regardless of his relationship with Stella and her parents, there has to be a level of professionalism within. It is non-negotiable for him to put his professional career before student relationships and not let them go too far.
Okay, I guess that does make sense for him to think about how far the relationship goes and what is appropriate.
Round one goes to Ava on the He Should Not Go team.
Woo!
As we begin the second round, the topic of discussion is favoritism.
If Mr. McIntosh attends Stella's party but not his other students, that is blatant favoritism toward Stella, and problems regarding equality of his students will arise. We also have to address that Mr. McIntosh took the effort to collaborate with Stella's counselor to get scholarships.
Obviously, him and Stella have a unique relationship, so going to our party should be socially acceptable. There are so many kids he shouldn't have to go to every graduation party, just those are kids he has strong relationships with. He knew that Stella needed extra help to get scholarships, and as her teacher, he should be able to help her academically.
Stella should get the same treatment as the rest of his students, especially outside of the school setting, to ensure ethical equality for all students. Her getting special treatment is not fair and takes away from the learning and relationships of other students, and could have affected whether or not other students who worked hard for scholarships got them.
Round two goes to Ava.
As we stay tuned for round three, let's take a brief commercial break. One unknown question that we have for Mr. McIntosh would be how he treated other students in comparison to Stella. One of the reasons he'd get nominated for Teacher of the Year was because of his positive relationship with students, and that is displayed with his relationship with Stella. However, did he treat every student that way?
Now, as we enter round number three, be thinking of this wild party.
Stella said that her parents enjoy throwing wild parties, which can be associated with alcohol consumption. If he is publicly around alcohol with students and community members, he can be falsely accused of inebriation, which raises concerns of professionalism and community perception of Mr. McIntosh.
If he doesn't participate in the consumption of alcohol, then there's no problem though. The children's parents are to blame if their children are drinking, and he should be blame-free.
No, not really. Though he may not drink, if he sees children underage drinking, he is a mandated reporter and needs to speak up to someone about the incident. Also, stories are very easily twisted. Someone could stage it to look like Mr. McIntosh was drinking and there was an inappropriate interaction. This could not only cause issues with his students, but he could risk losing his job for miscommunications like this, and also the perception of the school.
Once again, this round goes to Ava.
Let's go!
Let's let our fighters rest as we cut to another commercial break before round four. It's time for another unknown question. However, this time it is for Stella. All of us here are unaware of the cost of the gift for Stella's family bought for Mr. McIntosh, and the price of the gift is a very important thing to take into consideration. The gift should not exceed over the amount of $20 to $30. If above that amount, Mr. McIntosh's acceptance to the gift would be left in question.
All right, now that we're moving on to round four, let's keep thinking about gift giving.
Educators cannot accept gifts over a certain dollar amount, which can range anywhere from $25 to $50. We don't know how much the gift for Stella's parents got from Mr. McIntosh is. Therefore, he doesn't know if he's able to accept the gift or not.
He's the teacher of the year. He deserves to be celebrated by his students and their families. The scenario does not tell us how much the gift will be worth, so he should not turn it down without knowing that. It's not his fault they brought him something, and it would be rude to not accept it.
Whether he attends the party or not, there is another issue here. It says that Stella's mom plans to give him a gift, and the question as to why is what we have to work with. This may raise questions of Mr. McIntosh, or if Mr. McIntosh gives Stella extra help, and he may be compensated for it.
Oh.
Another win for Ava. All right, folks, we have made it to the final round. Though Ava has made impeccable arguments to bring her 4-0, with a strong enough argument here, Addie could knock Ava out for the win. Our topic here is equality.
Cut that out. Okay, some students have different needs than Stella, which affects their relationship. The sport that shows Stella may not fit the same needs as other students, which may present itself as inequality, but really is equal treatment if you think about it.
Equality does not equal fairness. Equity is giving individuals what they need to be successful. Maybe Stella needed specific things from Mr. McIntosh, and in an attempt to give her what she needs, he treated her equitably.
Him showing more support toward one student will not have a negative effect on the other students.
It is Mr. McIntosh's job to treat students equally, so that it is fair. Attending Stella's party would drive home that he is not treating his students equally and that his favoritism is shining through.
All right, guys, the moment we've all been waiting for. We're going to see who won. Okay. Addie. All right, Addie. Now that the match has ended, let us know how you really feel about this loss.
Going into this match, I was feeling very confident about my argument that he should go, but it's okay. There's always another match.
What was your biggest argument throughout the match?
I really thought that each student is different, so that this wasn't an odd interaction. There are a lot of things that are unknown, but after hearing Ava's point of view, I think the situation is different and unethical.
I think it's great that you were able to agree with your enemy and come to the right decision here. Best of luck in your future matches, Addie.
Thank you very much.
And now we have our winner, Ava from the red corner. Tell me, Ava, how did you feel going into this match?
I went into this match pretty confident that Mr. McIntosh shouldn't go to the party, and I'm happy to see that Mr. McIntosh is doing what's ethically right for him and his students.
Amazing. What points did you feel the strongest about that set you apart from your opponent?
I was most passionate about equality because each student is different, but that does not mean that some students should get special treatment, and it should always be a professional relationship between the teacher and the student.
Awesome. Congratulations on your big win. Go celebrate tonight.
Oh, I will.